Speaking practice by telling a story. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Let's start Susan's journey, a tale of inner beauty and resilience. In the village of Meadowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and lush green valleys, lived a girl named Susan. Susan was known far and wide for her breathtaking beauty. Her golden hair cascaded in waves down her back, her eyes sparkled like the clearest blue skies, and her smile could light up even the gloomiest days. But what truly set her apart was not just her outward appearance, but the kindness and warmth she exuded to everyone around her. Growing up in a modest home with her parents, Mary and Thomas, Susan had learned the values of humility, kindness, and hard work. Her father, a carpenter, and her mother, a teacher, ensured that Susan was not just a pretty face, but a girl with a golden heart. Every day after school, Susan would help her mother with household chores and assist her father in his workshop. Despite her popularity and the attention she garnered, Susan remained grounded and treated everyone with respect. The villagers adored her, not just for her beauty, but for her generous spirit. The temptation of vanity. As Susan blossomed into her late teens, her beauty continued to attract attention, and not all of it was welcome. Wealthy suitors from neighboring towns came to Meadowbrook, each vying for her hand in marriage. They brought lavish gifts, hoping to win her favor, but Susan remained indifferent to their material offerings. One day, a particularly wealthy and influential man named Sir Reginald visited the village. He was captivated by Susan's beauty and decided that he must have her as his wife. Sir Reginald was known for his arrogance and was accustomed to getting what he wanted. He approached Susan's parents with a proposal, promising a life of luxury and ease. Mary and Thomas were wary of Sir Reginald's reputation and his intentions, but the promise of financial security for their daughter was tempting. They presented the proposal to Susan, hoping she would see the benefits. However, Susan, wise beyond her years, sensed Sir Reginald's superficial nature and declined his offer. "Father, I appreciate your concern for my future, but I cannot marry a man whose heart is as cold as his riches are plentiful," Susan said firmly. Sir Reginald was infuriated by her rejection. "You will regret this, Susan. Beauty like yours will fade, and you will wish you had accepted my offer," he warned, leaving the village in a huff. The shadow of hardship time passed, and life in Meadowbrook went on as usual. However, fate had a different plan for Susan and her family. A severe storm struck the village, destroying homes and livelihoods. The storm took a heavy toll on Thomas's carpentry business, and he struggled to make ends meet. Susan, now a young woman, decided to take matters into her own hands. She ventured to the nearby town of Rivervale to find work and support her family. Despite her beauty, finding a job was not easy. Employers were skeptical of her capabilities, assuming she had lived a life of ease and luxury. After days of searching, Susan finally found work as a seamstress in a small tailor shop. She worked tirelessly, her delicate hands skillfully weaving threads and fabrics, and soon became one of the best seamstresses in the shop. Her dedication and skill earned her respect and admiration from her colleagues and customers alike. Despite the hardships, Susan never lost her positive spirit or her kindness. She often stayed late to help her fellow workers and shared her modest earnings with those in need. Her inner beauty shone brighter than ever. A twist of fate. One day, while working at the tailor shop, Susan encountered an elderly woman named Agatha. Agatha was a regular customer, known for her eccentricity and sharp tongue. Despite Agatha's often grumpy demeanor, Susan treated her with the utmost respect and kindness. Agatha had noticed Susan's gentle nature and was curious about the young woman's life. Over time, a bond formed between the two, and Agatha began to open up about her own past. She revealed that she had once been a seamstress herself and had faced many of the same struggles Susan was now enduring. One evening, after closing the shop, Agatha invited Susan to her humble cottage. There, she shared stories of her youth and the lessons she had learned along the way. Agatha admired Susan's resilience and offered her a piece of advice. Susan took Agatha's words to heart and continued to work diligently. Her reputation as a talented seamstress spread, and she began to receive commissions from wealthy clients in Rivervale. The additional income allowed her to send money back to her parents in Meadowbrook, helping them rebuild their lives.